video was made especially for you. Merry Christmas. Oh, 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 Merry Christmas. Oh, 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 yes, Mr. Weatherman. Oh, no snow in Florida this winter again. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I'll have Rudolph be sure to have the elves put the rubber wheels underneath the sled. That will be very important again this year. And, oh, plenty of snow in Minnesota. And, of course, lots of snow in Canada and all across Alaska. Whoa, thank you, Mr. Weatherman. Rudolph and I will call just before we leave. We'll get an update on the weather. Thank you very much, Mr. Weatherman. Well, and thank you, Mr. Weatherman, and Merry Christmas to you also. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Mr. Weatherman. Oh. Oh, come in, Rudolph. Rudolph, I was just talking to Mr. Weatherman, and you were right. There'll be no snow in Florida again this winter. We'll have to be sure that the elves put the rubber wheels underneath the runners. Yes, but there will be plenty of snow in Minnesota and all the way through Canada and up to Alaska. We'll have a lot of snow. We'll have to be sure to pack that extra blanket. You know, I can't get chilled. I wouldn't want to catch a cold on such an important night. Oh, Rudolph, yes, come in there. Now, Rudolph, your nose is so bright tonight. Please turn down your nose. You know, I can understand you. Well, Rudolph, Santa is getting excited too. I know that Christmas is very close, and yes, I'm getting excited too, but keep your nose turned down, because I can understand you. Now, I have some things for you to do. I want you to go to the reindeer barn, and I want you to check on the boys. Why, you know how excited they get when Christmas is getting close. Why, you know, Dasher and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donder and Blitzen. Why, they're all so excited when Christmas is up, and they need their rest. Why, tomorrow we have to practice takeoffs and landings. Why, Rudolph, it's been almost a year since we've had the big sled out of the barn. And the elves have been working very hard, you know. They've been sharpening the runners, and of course, we'll have to have them put the rubber wheels underneath the runners. And let's see, oh, they have the sides waxed. I saw them wax the sides today. And the harnesses, why, the harnesses had to be oiled, and the bells had to be polished and tuned, because we don't want them to sound bad. And let's see, oh, I think that's all. You know, Rudolph, the sled has got to be ready so we can start loading just as soon as we can. Now, on your way to the barn, I want you to stop at the toy factory and see Aloysius, the head toy maker, and have him come here as soon as he can. Oh, yes, Rudolph, two more big bags of mail came today. They're full of Christmas letters. Rudolph, we need more toys. Now, hurry, and as soon as you return, we'll look into the big book and we'll see who's been naughty and who's been nice. Oh, of course, Rudolph. Stop in the kitchen, and Mrs. Claus will be happy to give you some carrot cookies to take and share with the boys. And then right to sleep for you and all the boys. You know, we have a big trip coming, and I want you all well rested. Now hurry, Rudolph. Hurry and see Aloysius. Oh, Aloysius. Now come in. Now don't say a word, Aloysius. Just sit down and listen very carefully. As the head elf in the toy factory, you know how many toys we need just to fill the orders that we have now. Well, we just got two more big bags of Christmas letters, and it's not even Christmas yet. Aloysius, we need more toys. Why, we need at least 500 fire trucks and 600 wooden trucks, and 700 more trains that whistle, and dolls. Oh, Aloysius, we need dolls with blonde hair, and dolls with brown hair, and dolls with red hair, and dolls with black hair, and of course dolls with blue eyes, and dolls with brown eyes, and dolls that walk, and dolls that talk. But we need dolls from every country and of every color. And oh yes, we need bats and balls, as many as you can make, and skates and sleds, and of course books and games and puzzles, and oh my goodness, so many things, Aloysius. And on your way back to the toy factory, I want you to stop and see Timothy the tailor at the tailor shop. I have a long list of things for him. Why, we need scarves and hats and mittens and gloves, and oh my goodness, why, even Frosty the Snowman wears a scarf and a hat when he plays in the cold. Oh, Aloysius, there's so much to do and so little time to do it. Why, Christmas will be here before you can say Jack Frost. And when Rudolph returns tomorrow morning, we're going to look in the big book, the very first thing, and find out who's been naughty and who's been nice. Oh, so much to do and so little time to do it. So very much to do. Oh, Christmas is so close. Oh, good. So much to do. Oh, Rudolph, come in, Rudolph. Oh, I'm glad you got here so early this morning. Why, I've got the big book out, and we're going to see who's been naughty and who's been nice. Well, Rudolph, today we're going to look at a brother and a sister. We're going to look at Amanda and Austin Messler. We're right. It's Mandy, yes. We're going to look at Mandy and Austin. That's, they live at 19831 Melvin in Livonia, Michigan. Well, yes, Rudolph, there are a lot of good children that live in Livonia, Michigan, but we won't have any trouble finding it, even though there are houses on Melvin. We're going to look for the one with the blue shutters and the pond with the bridge, with the fish in it. Oh, we won't have any trouble finding that one, Rudolph. Even in the dark, we can find that one. That'll be easy. Well, no, Rudolph. Today is not Amanda's birthday, and it's not Austin's birthday. Rudolph, ever since you had cake at Prancer's birthday party, every time Santa looks into the big book, the first thing you want to know is it her birthday or is it his birthday? Rudolph, Santa thinks you just like birthday cake. Well, you are right, Rudolph. Santa likes birthday cake too, but no, it's not Mandy's birthday and it's not Austin's birthday. Why, Mandy's birthday is coming up. She'll be 10 years old, January the 8th. And Austin, why, he just turned 6 years old the very 1st of December. So I don't think there's any of that birthday cake left over. Well, yes, they do have friends, Matt, Teresa, Emma, and Zoe. Oh my goodness, those are a lot of friends. And, oh, no, Rudolph, it wasn't the friends. It was Mom who wanted Santa to check. They are good friends, but it was Mom who said, Santa, would you please look in the big book and be sure that both Amanda and Austin have all the good check marks that they have coming so they can get all their gifts on Christmas. And so that's what we're going to do. Well, yes, Rudolph, they do go to school. My goodness, they go to Grandview. Amanda is in the 4th grade, and her teacher is Mrs. Shear, and she said that she was doing just a very good job in the 4th grade. And Austin, why, he's in kindergarten, and Mrs. McGuffin sure likes Austin. He knows numbers and letters. Why, Austin, you keep up the good work. You're doing very, very good also. Well, Rudolph, yes. Have you been looking in the big book before, Santa? You seem to know all the answers, Rudolph. They do have pets. Why, they have a dog named Gizmo and a cat. Oh, it's a bird, Rudolph. a dog and a bird named Krisky. My goodness, that's a good name for a bird, isn't it? Krisky. Well, Rudolph, let's see, they did take a trip. They took a trip to SeaWorld and they saw a Shamu. Well, Rudolph, I don't know if they got wet. You know, they may not have sat right in the front like you did. Remember, Santa told you not to sit too close to the front because when Shamu came down, you'd get wet. I guess you learned about that. So I don't know if they were sitting in the very front and got wet or not, but I'm sure that they enjoyed the show. Well, let me see now. Austin likes to play baseball, and he likes bowling, and of course Mandy likes gymnastics and choir, and she's in Girl Scouts, and cheerleading. You know that she even cheered at the Silver Dome in Pontiac where the Lions play. Oh my goodness, and you know she wants to be a U of M cheerleader, a University of Michigan cheerleader. Oh my goodness, Mandy, that's very good. You know, they are very good there. There's a lot of people that go to those games. Well, yes, Rudolph, you know, last year we did give Mandy the telephone. Remember that Santa, oh yes, Rudolph, yes, you helped. We did write Santa wrote her a letter about all the responsibilities that come along with the phone, and I think she did a good job. She's very responsible. She read the book and followed those rules pretty much. That was very good, Mandy. Santa liked that. And Austin, well, you know, the electric plane train so he could play with Papa. That was fun too. Well, Rudolph, this year Austin wants a Game Boy. Well, that would be very good. And Amanda wants a Xander, an Ask Xander game. Oh my goodness, Ask Xander. Rudolph, I don't think I know what an Ask Xander game is, but I'm sure the elves do. We'll look for that, Mandy. Oh yes, Rudolph, let's see. Oh my goodness. My goodness, let's see, what has Amanda a peace person at school? Oh, that means that she's the playground aide, you know, and she's getting very good grades because you remember she wants to go to U of M and be a cheerleader there. My goodness, those are very good things. And Austin is learning to talk to the teacher about his questions and his schoolwork. Austin, that's important. If you don't understand, you have to ask the teacher, and she'd be happy to help you, but you have to ask her, and then she can help you out with those things. Yes, Rudolph, I don't know. You know, Austin did break his arm again, the third time this summer, and he had a green cast. Oh my goodness. You know, he jumped off that swing. Oh my goodness, Austin, you have to be very, very careful. Oh, yes, you know, Rudolph, they were careful on Halloween night. Remember, that we had a Hula Princess and the Lone Ranger. Those were a couple of very good costumes. Amanda, you made a very nice princess, and Austin, you looked good as the Lone Ranger. Those are very good. Well, let's see, Rudolph. Oh, you know, Rudolph, they thought that the reindeer were fighting last year. Oh, you know, in the driveway, remember when they were trying to get the carrot pie and try to put it up, and they got the antler caught in the harness? Oh my goodness gracious. You know, where they left part of Dancer's harness and the bells there in the driveway because Prancer got his antler caught in there. Oh my goodness, we thought we were going to go around with one antler stuck in there. It's a good thing that he was able to pull it out, although we did break the harness a little bit. And you know, Papa and Austin try to trick us every year, remember that? Remember how they tried to stay awake all night and have the tripwires? Well, Austin, Santa has Christmas magic, so you might as well just go right to sleep and behave yourself. Now, what you need to do is to leave Santa some cookies. You know, Nana and Papa live next door, so you let them stay where they are, and you stay in your bed, and leave us some cookies. Oh, that's right. Remember what Mom used to leave? Oh, that was silly. Mom used to leave sardines and beer out for Santa when she was little. My goodness gracious. Mom, we like cookies, you know. That sardines and beer is not too good for when you're traveling in the air like that. It's all right when you're all done, but it's not too good when you're driving to have that beer. So just leave us some cookies and milk. Well, Rudolph, you know, maybe they would like to sing. They are pretty good kids. Let's see if they can sing your favorite song. Are you ready? Here we go. This is Rudolph's favorite song now. Sing along with Santa. Here we go. This is called Up on the Housetop. Here we go. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't know? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Mandy. Merry Christmas, Austin.